ready for some live girl chat.
Yes. Always. The favorite part of my day.
Yes, me too. Don't forget to head over to The Real's Instagram page today and use the hashtag #GirlChatLive to join in on our convo. Yes. Now, Loni, last week, you teased your BET lip sync battle performances, and this past Saturday, y'all, we got to see you bust a move.
Yes.
And she killed it.
Look at that! Oh, my God. They were not prepared.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie, for a lot of people watching it, they were shocked. They were like, oh my God, Loni killed it.
Yes.
I'm not gonna lie.
Look at that.
I did not doubt you for a second.
Loni will bring it.
Because people don't know. The live audience gets to see that during commercial breaks, Loni gets down.
She does. Down. Like, booty to the floor down.
She can dance.
But your moves, Loni. You got moves.
I had learned that 2 hours before we actually performed.
You killed it.
How did you memorize it?
Killed it.
I'm gonna tell you.
Yeah, tell us everything. I want to know BTS stuff.
The lip sync battle dancers, those backup dancers are some of the best. And they give you such an encouraging atmosphere.
Yeah.
And it's inspiring. You see, I was going one way, they was going the other way. I didn't care. You know, and it's just a positive show. I enjoyed it. Macy Gray, Keisha Cole. Look at me. I was like, I will never do that again. I'll tell you that. No.
Loni, you want to know what my favorite part was? Loni, my favorite part was when you did ma 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 ma. It was so
She did one prerogative, you guys.
She did.
Yeah, but the opening, just the opening of this jump right here.
It was so good.
Were incredible. I always say you are the ultimate entertainer.
And
so
Bobby Brown came out at the end. It was a great time. So thank you guys for letting me do that. We had a good time. You guys need to do it.
I think we four
of us should
do it. I've talked
Yes.
about this from the beginning. I always have thought we four would kill it on a group lip sync.
That would be
we
good.
would.
Come on.
Who would we go up against, though? Who would we go up
The
against?
talk. Let's go.
Talk?
I can't.
This one.
I didn't even think of them. I was like,
Do you
wait.
think they do it?
Okay, listen to the talk. We will take you on with a lip sync battle.
Sharon. Even the performer, she'd be awesome.
They are so nice. Every time we see each other, it's always hugs all around. They're so sweet.
I love it.
sweet.
Well, speaking of music, earlier this morning, the 2018 Grammy nominations were announced. This is my favorite. If you're a music lover, you love this sort of thing.
Yeah.
And you guys, leading the pack is Jay-Z, who got a whopping 8 nominations for his 444 album.
Nice.
Congratulations to him. That's so huge. Kendrick Lamar also cleaned up with 7 nominations, including Record of the Year and Album of the Year, while Bruno Mars, who I love, got 6 nominations for his 24-karat Magic album.
Yes.
So good.
Love Bruno Mars, Boricua represent.
So good.
And last but not least, my girl, Cardi B received 2 Grammy nominations in the Best Rap Song and Best Rap Performance categories for her smash hit song, Bodak Yellow. This is insane. I'm sure she's going crazy. Cardi wrote on Instagram this morning that she couldn't be more grateful. Ladies, what do you think of the nominees?
This is huge.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a great show.
I agree with every single one of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They kind of snubbed Ed Sheeran, though.
Oh,
They
Ed
snubbed
Sheeran?
him. Yeah. Is that his name?
Yeah,
Sheeran.
Yeah, they
Did
snubbed
they?
him for what was that, Shape of You? That
I'm in love with the shape of you.
Yeah,
Yes.
that should have been in there for at least Record of the Year, I think, or or Song of the Year, really. But other than that, I agree with just about everybody. Big Sean, it's just going to be a very
Childish
interesting-
Gambino up in there.
Yes, I like to call him Donald Glover.
Yeah.
Donald Glover.
I mean, I feel like Childish Gambino, when you're listening to his music, he's Childish Gambino, but when he's in the
Acting.
bedroom or, acting.
I mean, just all around, though, folks, stay woke, you know?
Yeah, yes.
There was also another female, what is it, SZA?
SZA.
I
got so many
She got a lot of nominations.
I love
Sure
her.
did. And she's awesome, especially for being an underground artist originally. This is incredible. She's an incredible artist. Love, love, love her music.
Yeah, but we are just so happy for Cardi B. 'Cause
Yes.
This is big. It's huge
had
for
a big year.
women in hip-hop. It's really good.
This has been a big year for her.
Yeah.
Guys, should I throw a Grammy party? Oh, yes.
I love your parties.
Girl, any party you throw is gonna be
I
dope.
did one before, but I feel like this is gonna be a really good show this year. There's so many artists that we know and love.
It'll be January 28th on CBS, so I think you should do it.
Yes,
Come over, everybody. Let's do it.
Awesome. I want to throw out a thought. I just want to throw out a thought, okay? Especially because you're a musician and there's music fans out there. I just want to throw out a thought. This is from Jeannie's little mind, the things that come out.
Okay. Oh, Lord.
I'm just wondering.
I'm concerned.
Me too.
Brace yourself.
Okay, what I'm going to ask is, ooh, Shade Room, I know you're going to come for me, and if you do, Mike,
come on, just go for it.
Okay,
Jeannie?
so I just want to ask, does anybody else agree with me that I think Bruno Mars is not better than, not comparable to, but could be as iconic as Michael Jackson?
No, I don't think that's a crazy thing. I don't think that's a crazy thing.
It's kind of
Really?
I go more Prince. I go more Prince.
No.
All right.
Well, then,
Okay, wait. Here we go. We're going to take control of this.
Okay.
Round of applause if you agree with Jeannie.
I don't think it's far-fetched.
It's not that bad.
I don't think it's far-fetched.
Not that bad.
Okay.
Okay, another. Round of applause if you think she lost it.
Let me explain.
Go ahead, explain yourself. Explain.
And I just want to say to my sisters and my brothers out there who clapped when an Asian girl makes a comment like that, thank you. Thank you. All I'm saying is, I'm such a big fan of Bruno Mars, man.
Too.
I love him so much. And for a guy to be performing, he did Elvis impressions. He traveled with his dad. His dad brought him up to be the
Prince
I get that, but
was
you can't.
phenomenal.
As a kid, I'm not, today MJ is like, God rest in peace, but like that's MJ. I'm not saying replacing that, I'm not saying better than, but I believe that
He
Bruno
got a
Mars
long way to go,
is
Jean.
on the way to becoming as iconic.
I will take
How
on
much
the
longer
way.
of a way does he have to go?
No, you know,
What
you
does he have to work on?
See,
Right,
that's why y'all need history, okay, about music and about
Not
Michael
about-
Jackson.
Okay.
Groundbreaking, changing. She's saying as a performer. She's not
He's
saying
on
that
his way, but he's not. He ain't beat MG not
Once again,
today.
she didn't say did he
Not-
beat him.
thank
She
you.
said,
Thank
could
you,
he
Adrian.
ever be a Michael Jackson?
I said
Yes.
on the way.
Yes, and I said that. I said on his way to being as iconic. And also because he's got natural moves. Okay, Lonnie,
As an
tell me why.
entertainer, we're not saying he's
He is
changing
one
the
hell of a
world.
performer.
Groundbreaking.
Yes,
I will
We're
give
saying
him that.
as an
He's not gonna
entertainer.
own
hell of a performer,
Obama.
though.
He's not
He
gonna
is.
like.
Have you been to a Bruno Mars concert?
But Lonnie, you saying no. Have you been to a Bruno Mars concert?
I'm just waiting because I'm not gonna argue about Michael Jackson. His record speaks for himself. Okay,
It's true.
It's ABC.
That is true.
Jackson 5
course.
to go on and to be independent, an independent artist, and even today, his records are timeless. So, and it's not being offensive. I understand
I
what
get
you're
it.
saying.
The only thing I notice about him is that he's he's naturally a humble island boy. Like he comes out, he does his thing, and he goes back in and just quiet about it. I just feel like
Let me tell
if
you.
he was one of those
Tell you
guys
something.
who came out and just came out on stage and just stood with silence and didn't say anything to the audience, there would be a different command of
But let me
know
tell you
who I
something
am.
about what MJ
You know,
did.
that kind of
MJ
thing.
started a lot of things that artists today now have. Like, he's the one that did the first halftime special, okay, for the big game, right? He started that.
Yes.
And he did it when it was daytime.
Yes.
You know, like
Bruno Mars got-
He took
Yes.
a basic dance move like the moonwalk and made it
he
iconic.
ignited the beginnings
You know.
of many things to come.
But we also
Absolutely.
remember him for a lot of things. So it's like to compare him right now, I don't think it's right. But, you know.
Yes,
I
of
think
course.
she's saying as an entertainer. I don't think she's saying who he is as an icon. I think she's saying in comparison to what he brings to the table as an entertainer. And I'm sorry, but I do think that Bruno Mars' music in the long run may become timeless.
Yes,
Well,
when you look at his audience,
hopefully.
it transcends all genders, all races, all types of music. You can see
I'm
an
just not
80-year-old
that big
getting
of a
down.
Bruno Mars fan. And this is not to hate. But no, I'm not. He has a couple of nice pop songs. I mean,
It's okay.
Are we gonna get real?
It's okay.
I mean,
I think he has an incredible. I think for where we are in music right now, Bruno Mars is one of the only ones making incredible music with live instrumentation, with an incredible voice.
I will say this.
And sings live.
I will say this. I have seen Bruno Mars live.
Okay.
And I love when an artist sounds the same as they do live as they do.
Really
I'm gonna say this.
On his album. Yes.
Too.
And that boy can dance his little butt off.
Okay.
He can move.
I will give you all that. I will
Yes.
give you all of that, and that's not taken away from him. But there are a lot of artists that don't get the opportunity that a Bruno Mars has that sings just as well. You have a Ledisi, you have an Anthony Hamilton, but they don't get the opportunities that maybe he has gotten. So, I mean...
Well, make those opportunities just like young Bruno Mars did. That's all I'm saying.
Well,
Get
it's
yourself
all about
out
He
there.
exposure,
worked
though,
his
Gene.
way up. That boy has been
Yeah,
singing
he
ever
did.
since he was like 3, though. Have you seen
I'm
his
not putting
YouTube
nothing
videos?
past him. I'm saying, but there are so many other artists, and that's why I really do like the Grammys. I like that we're talking about it because it affects all genres of music.
That is true.
You have
of
the
course.
country music artists, you have R&B, you have, even classical.
I
love that the Grammys aren't just about who's popular.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes.
I like that there's actually a Grammy board that picks it's their own other musicians and other artists choosing who these winners are. And I think that's awesome because it's not a popular vote.
It
It's not
gives
like
exposure.
what you were on the charts. Like sometimes the artist of the year or sometimes even...
You don't even know them.
You don't even know them, but it puts you onto them. So that actually gives them a great platform so we can learn about new artists that are out there that are super talented.
All right, let's move on.
Moving on. Okay.
We've been getting feisty in here.
I can't even look at Loni anymore right now. Like,
love
I low-key judge you.
Well, speaking of a music icon, Cardi B gained a new fan over Thanksgiving. Barbra Streisand.
Ah.
That's right. Barbara recently got some musical knowledge dropped on her by none other than girl strip star Tiffany Haddish.
Oh, I love her.
Yes.
She's
Tiffany,
so great.
who calls Barbara her big sister, actually shared a selfie of the two hanging out over Thanksgiving weekend, with Tiffany claiming she taught Barbara the lyrics to Bodak Yellow.
Nice.
Yes.
Good
Would
job,
love to
Tiffany.
see that. Cardi even saw the picture and thanked Tiffany for putting Barbara onto her.
Wow.
After seeing the picture and hearing the story, many fans are now begging for Tiffany and Barbara to do a buddy comedy movie together.
that would be
That would be awesome. So maybe even Cardi can do the soundtrack. How cool would that be?
Can you imagine?
That would be hilarious.
Can you imagine if Barbara Walters did the remix to Bodak Yellow?
Barbara Walters or Barbra Streisand?
Barbra Streisand.
Barbara. Barbara Streisand, Barbara Walters, all the
That
Barbaras.
would be hysterical.
That would be
I want
awesome,
to see her drop a lyric and like put it on YouTube or something.
Oh, my God.
Money moves.
Yeah.
Like, really, Barbara? Okay. This is why you have to have young people in your life.
Yes.
I think people that are in the know, young people, and because they keep you hip.
Yes.
And
That is true.
With her being Barbra Streisand being this iconic singer, I think it's nice that she was able to understand that and mesh it together.
Yeah, it bridges the gap between the generations. I think that, sadly, there are, another thing people are not going to like to say, there are people that are millennials that can't sing to you a Barbra Streisand song.
No.
It's true.
So I think, and that they know every word to Bodak Yellow. So I think when you see things like this, it makes you, once again, for a young person to be like, who's Tiffany Haddish hanging out? That's Barbara Koo. And go on iTunes and listen to some Barbra Streisand music. And again,
You will
it
love her
bridges the
music.
gap,
Yes.
generations, and I love that.
I love that.
She can learn about them.
My younger brother, Taver, is a millennial, and he
Yeah.
keeps me in the know
Yeah.
of, like, their slang.
Yes.
Like, he taught me, if something's really hot, it's flame, right?
Yeah.
I've learned it's lit. I've learned it's on fleek. I've learned, which we've actually
Don't say
learned
that one
on
more.
this show, that's Gucci, man. That's Gucci.
Yes.
But I recently learned he says, instead of no, he says nah.
Nah.
It's
Nah, fam.
N-A-H. And yeah, he says nah, fam.
Yeah,
he says
or
that to
nah?
it's nah.
And they don't
Nah.
say brother, they say
bruh.
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 B-R-U-H.
So put the nah and the bruh together, it's like nah, bruh. I love it. Right? I can know.
I don't feel like I need to
Taylor,
grow up because
thank you
I
very
use
much.
all of this slang.
I love this.
I use all of this slang.
Wait, okay, I'm still tripping on what was Tiffany Haddish, what event was she at where she's
she's
chilling with
Thanksgiving.
Barbra Streisand?
It was a Thanksgiving
That is a
get-together.
moment.
Yeah.
Like, but they're having like Taco Tuesday. Look at the Cholula on the side.
Yeah, I'm like, whose house is that?
I want to know how they met. Do you think they
I'll
went
ask
to the
Tiffany.
event?
I'll ask Tiffany.
Find
and
out. Oh
I'll
my
see
God.
I'll
Find
find out.
What event? Like, how?
Snoop Love will find out, okay?
Yes.
Yeah, I will find out.
Bonnie, man, her
But
Instagram.
you know what? Sometimes I have to teach people, different things too. So it's always good to, keep in touch with the different generations.
Yes,
so you can
yes,
do that,
of course.
I
Now,
love that.
speaking of unusual pals, last week, 2 of J-Lo exes, Marc Anthony and dancer Casper Smart, were spotted hanging out together at Marc's show in Miami. Now, Casper even posted this picture of the 2 of them on Instagram, but I think there's something fishy going on. I've been looking into this because J-Lo's other ex, Ben Affleck, spent Thanksgiving with his ex, Jennifer Garner, and their 2 kids. But wait, there's more. This past Sunday, Ben's ex, Gwyneth Paltrow, posted an Instagram showing her eating with her ex-husband, Chris Martin, and her current man, Brad Falchuk, with the hashtag Modern Family, or whatever his name is, all right?
Okay.
So, ladies, what's going on here?
I think people are growing up and being mature about moving on in life, and things happen. I especially think there's a huge difference between your exes hanging out versus you hanging out with the father of your children. I think that makes a really big difference with blended families.
Especially when you got kids.
I was
Yeah,
about to
Chris
say.
Martin is the father of Gwyneth Paltrow's children. That's not just her ex. That's the father of her
But what
children.
about Casper and Marc?
Marc Anthony.
I will say this, when Casper was dating J-Lo, he was very much involved in the kid's life, and I think that's great that they built a relationship because Marc has children with Jennifer Lopez.
I'm totally with
It's
Adrian.
great.
No, I'm with you. I'm with you. I think that if my exes kick it together, that's absolutely fine, absolutely normal. But I best be present. I best be there. I want to be right there
Why?
amongst them. Because I want to hear what they're saying about me.
Yeah, but if you're still cool with them, you know they'd be speaking highly of you. If you
Yeah, they're not going to
Great.
trash
So
talk.
you guys start a group chat. Add participant, Jeannie Mai. I want to see it. I want to know it. I want to smell it. What are y'all saying? What are you saying about me? I just think, I don't know. I just think that exes will always have a little feelings, some type of way type of thing.
Not necessarily.
I feel like I come from a blended family, and I've had such an incredible example
Yeah.
of, my parents are divorced. They got divorced when I was 12, going on 13 years old, and they both now remarried. They've been married for 20-something years to their significant others. Just this Thanksgiving, they stayed under the same roof in my house together, and we go on vacations together, and I think that it is really, really possible. So I've had a great example of that, and I think that that really helps me now in my marriage.